Hello everyone. Last time I talked about Lab 4 and today my topic is on how to know a certain variable's length in a CL program. So we are still on Lab 4, but this time we have a focus. First off, we have 5 options in the original Lab 4, right? Then we need to see why do we declare variables like this. First is when it's on the top only, you cannot see why it is 13 or 10 or something. So we go back to the original code to know why. And for instance, in option 1, retrieve user profile, message queue and message queue library. And with my finished products, you can see that here we can see message text 1 and 2, the 2 lines here. Signed on user's message queue is bcat. So here bcat basically means there's a blank, there's a space here. After is we have a space, and after space we have the message queue library variable and message queue. So how to explain this? Last time I said bcat, tcat, and cat, they are all concatenates. If you use Excel, you know what concatenate is. It's joining strings basically. So after a blank, we have Q user sys plus tcat. So we concatenate the slash here, and after the slash we cat again, concatenates message queue. So what it means is the message queue library. The library is called Q user sys, and message queue, it is my login name here. The next text is just text. So how to check option 1? We go back to retrieve user PRF. In fact, you can even type longer. But anyway, this one is easy because when the moment you press F4, you can already see message queue and message queue library being 10 in length. So in this panel, we can see command language variable for something and character value. So it is correct to say that we have 10 here, right? Next, we have, what do we have here? Let's see. Option 2 is, I can again demonstrate option 2. Oh, I pressed wrong. Uh-oh. Sometimes it's just being locked out. Anyway, okay, number 2. It's the same real estate app that we had before. Anyway, so doesn't matter now. Press number 3. Maximum invalid sign-on attempts allowed. So here, the answer is we have retrieve system value QMAXSIGN, and retrieve n variable. So here that we have 2 texts again, and in this line we have message maximum invalid sign-ons allowed, and then bcat again. We have a space, and then QMAXSIGN. So the actual variable, it is 6 in length. To be honest, it doesn't have to be 6 because you can only try 8 times or you get locked out. So basically, QMAXSIGN, I'll show you later. But anyway, it doesn't have to be 6. And then bcat, we have a blank space again, and then tries. So what happens is, if you check retrieve system value, press F4, system value, and then I try to find QMAXSIGN, and I press F4 again. down there, here you go, QMAXSIGN. But if you test, if you click on, you don't see much going on here. Basically, there's no reaction here. Doesn't matter if you try to find the parameter RTNVAL and so on. I think it depends on what you want to do and the specifications of your tasks or assignments, just in case. We don't always have this. But as I showed you just now, message queue and that message queue library should be easy to find. Okay, next one. Let's call the lab again. Number 4. Oh, this one is very difficult. So previous sign-on is, well, even the clock is inaccurate on my school server. But anyway, my school literally just gave me this. I didn't even have to look up. So what happens here is retrieve user profile, previous sign on, user profile, and then RTN user profile, message queue. We already have message queue, right? So we have the date and time string. So here you see message queue. It means my login name. It was on date and time. So the date is April 8th, 2023, and the time is 10:52 and 35 seconds. I actually spent a lot of time on trying to know what the heck happened here. So the date string, it is something called SST, and inside we have previous sign 42. Oh my gosh, I cannot even explain this. It's very much multiple variables going on, to say the least. And what it means here is that it's about the variable length, basically. So, for instance, you see, let's forget the login name for now. You see April, it is 04, right? So 2 here means it is a month, and it is 2 in length, so just two digits, right? Slash, and then previous sign, it is 8th, so the number 8, right? But it's still 2 in length, right? And then 2. So 2023, it is only 2 3, so you don't have 2 0, right? It's also 2 in length. What happens is that the actual system date string, in this case, it is, for instance, okay, let's put it this way. It's not that complicated. It's easier than I explained. So listen up. Here, the first 2, I think it is 2 3. And then number 4, it means 04. Number 6, it means 08. So the date string, it is 230408. But just because we are using something like American day format, where you have the month first, followed by date, followed by year. But the system dates, it should have been the reverse. So the year goes first. That's why you have the character position of 2, 4, and 6. Make sense? Now the next part, that is the time string. The time string basically follows the day string. Then suddenly everything makes sense. 8, 10, and 12. What it means? It means that At position 8, you have the hour, 10. And then at 10, you have the minutes. And logically, at 12, you have the seconds. This is as funny as it gets. Wow, incredibly tedious, right? So anyway, this is the option 4 in my previous lab. So the date string and time string. Okay. I'm going over an easier one for now. Number 5. System level. Here it says the system level, you can see it's 9 characters here. Okay, so we're going over number 5 for now. So RTVOBJD. Okay, let's scroll. Right here, we already have the answer. Sys level, it is 9 characters. Well, I give 10, but that's alright. At least it's more than 9, right? Okay, let's go on. Back to option 4, retrieve user profile. So here we have something new. Let's look at RTN user profile. It is obviously 10, right? We already had message queue before, so it's still 10. There's no difference here. For QMAXSIGN, it really depends on what your instructor wants. Our requirement was 6, so I gave it 6. And okay, previous sign. Okay, for these things, for date and time strings are already sorted out just now. So we are not talking about this for now. Previous sign. Let's see. We also have message queue and message queue library, obviously. Previous sign here it says 13. This is as difficult as it gets. You have to look up the character length, otherwise you cannot get it right. Suppose, I mean, like, if you put 14, fine, but if you know, 13 is so arbitrary, you cannot just guess, okay, 10, but 10 is not enough, then you are gonna have a compiling error. By the way, I think I didn't talk about the compile command. So the compile command is right here. Create bound CL. So it's a bound CL program. I believe in the next lab we'll talk about the module. This is another command. We don't use it very often. It depends on what your assignment requires. Anyway, for now this is about variable length. Thank you for watching.